Every government comes with its henchman who tries to change the rules to suit their ideologies, depending on how big and deep the pockets are. Hello and welcome again to the Politics podcast. Geopolitical Queen here with today's episode on who is actually controlling the new Trump administration. Donald Trump's political opponents have struck a new blow. The New York Times published an article revealing connections between the scandalous Jeffrey Epstein and Czech billionaire Peter Thiel. Those who commissioned the article knew exactly where to hit. They are gradually undermining the MAGA movement, within which growing discontent is rising. Trump supporters are being pushed toward the idea that the president's promises, such as revealing Epstein's client list, aren't being fulfilled, while real lovers of power end up in the hands of technocrats like Peter Thiel. But who is Peter Thiel? And why is he associated with the Trump administration? Peter Thiel is a venture capitalist investor and co-founder of Palantir. He has long established himself not only as a visionary entrepreneur, but also as an architect of new political reality. In recent years, Thiel and his inner circle, alumni of the so-called PayPal mafia, and the related venture funds, have occupied strategically important positions in the U.S. power infrastructure. A special place in this network is occupied by J.D. Vance. Vance, the current vice president and former Thiel protégé, has become a symbol of the new wave of MAGA elite. His political rise would have been impossible without Thiel's financial and organizational support. But J.D. Vance is just one of many. The personal policy of the 2025 administration looks increasingly like a custom among graduates of tech startup and investment funds rather than traditional political institutions. Among the most notable on Thiel's protégé list are Elon Musk, a man who, of course, doesn't need any introduction today. Charlie Kirk, founder of Turning Point USA, a political activist actively promoting technocratic and right conservative ideas among the youth. Christopher Latner, a technology advisor who previously worked at Apple and Tesla, and Peter Navarro, Trump's economic advisor, supporting a course towards integrating the private sector into government functions. So what did Thiel get by promoting these people into the administration? Companies connected to Peter Thiel and his team receive billion-dollar government contracts. Palantir, for example, became a key contractor for federal agencies on data processing and analysis, personal information database integration, and national security provisions. Such contracts not only bring billion-dollar profits, but also allows the private sector to control critically important elements of government infrastructure. Essentially, technology companies, led by Peter Thiel and his like-minded associates, are becoming not just service providers, but full-fledged subjects of power. Surveillance, analytics, and predictive modeling systems developed by Palantir and similar structures are being implemented in law enforcement agencies, intelligence services, and even civilian departments. This allows the private sector to accumulate data arrays previously unable and unavailable to anyone except the state, and forms new mechanisms of social control. And what about the man Donald Trump himself? Trump, despite all his charisma and political energy, is increasingly becoming a symbolic figure, a screen behind which power redistribution in favor of technocratic elites is taking place in the US today. So what do you think? Are millionaire businessmen in the US the ones controlling the policies of the US to their personal interests? Or the policies put in place by the bureaucrats are for the good of the nation in general? Well, kindly leave your comments in the comment section below, and thanks for tuning in. I will be back with the next broadcast. Good day.